It doesn't matter. I just like to overwhelm myself. Today is January 11th, 2K20. New year, new look. Not really. It's 2020. I gotta think of something new. All right, where do I start? First, I didn't realize that BWI, which is Baltimore, and then there's some IDC, I don't know. The Reagan Airport, 2 airports in DC and Baltimore. I specifically put in Baltimore and I chose BWI, which is Baltimore Washington International. I didn't know that it was gonna show me the DC airports as well. They're all in the same vicinity. When I originally booked the ticket, I did not look at that because I picked Baltimore. Why would you show me another airport? I didn't click surrounding airports. I did not click that option. That's what they do up there. Never knew that. So I'm like, I want the shortest time. Oh, nonstop. Got my name written all over it. An hour and what? Okay, perfect. So let me just go ahead and book it. This is the DCA. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, that's not the right one. Because I looked at a few. I always do a few searches before I make a decision because I just like to overwhelm myself. And so I looked and I was like, I know I picked BWI. I don't even know what DCA or whatever it is stands for. It doesn't matter. Dull. It doesn't matter. I didn't choose it. I chose it unknowingly because when I picked the airport I wanted to arrive into, I chose BWI. So I had to call. I need to cancel this one. Come to find out, American does not fly nonstop to Baltimore, which is literally just up the street. I do like first class because it's bigger. The first plane was 2 seats on one side and then just a row of 1 seat. So I was like, I'm doing the 1 seat because Ebola. It's flu season. I ain't even about that recycled air life. I have my mask. I have to put my on because that's what you do. I have 77,000 miles to use, which I regret flying first class because it was only an hour trip and there's nothing fantastic about first class besides getting as many ginger ales and apple juices that I want. And you can board first and get off first. They didn't even give us free Wi-Fi. If I'm first class, I need free Wi-Fi for the whole 22 minutes I'm in the air, especially coming back from Philly. Flying from Baltimore to Philly literally was an episode of Martin. Usually you're 30,000 feet in altitude or whatever. Yo, I swear I saw the ground clear the whole time. I was waving to people, they was waving back, and I was just like, what's up? I'm just from Baltimore. And they're like, oh, okay, that's why you're flying so damn low. It literally did not take long at all. I was like, I'm gonna be there in an hour. As soon as we were up, they were we landed. We were just literally grazing the grass and just flying like that the whole time. Just skimming along the ground. Along the water. Ducks are flying next to us and geese and shit. What you doing? I'm like, go to Philly. That airport is a whole other adventure. I'm horrible with time management. Only in Baltimore, not Atlanta, because Atlanta, I can show up 45 minutes before my flight and they let me check my bag in and shit, and it's not a problem. But in Baltimore, they want you to do it an hour before. Thought I could check in the same like I did in Atlanta, because Atlanta is the busiest airport in the world. They had no issues. Baltimore, at least an hour minimum. Happened to me twice because I missed the flight and had to book another one. Flying back to Atlanta, my God, it was a full flight. I sat in between two guys. I'm in between these two guys and I'm like a businessman, and I was being mad nosy looking at, he was going over his proposals or something. The one to the right of me, Mr. Eric. I say Mr. because he said he was 72 years old. First he mentioned that he's 6'5", always gets the emergency row because there's more leg room, or I guess certain planes maybe have more leg room, or business maybe you should upgrade yourself, my dude. Man was crunched up. He was just talking something about some CBD. He talked about discovering a vitamin or something. He kept saying, I was like, wow. I was like, but when he told me he lost 35 pounds and is down to his college weight, I was like, turn up. I was like, congratulations. Yeah, when the plane landed, I hauled. It doesn't matter.